glad that everybody's comfortable and able to share. I know that everybody's walking through a lot of different things, and so I'm grateful that this environment is an environment that we can all come and listen and receive kind of what everybody's going through, be able to add them to our daily prayers, hopefully. But we also want to bring praise reports. So I want to give the opportunity, if anybody's walked out their purpose or just been walking it out, what do you guys see on your end? What do you guys see, with the devotionals that we've been doing? How are they speaking to you? And then kind of I'll get into the directive that I wanted to chat about today.
I definitely have a praise report. I've been able to because they're struggling, which is not a good thing, but it has given me the opportunity to continue to be there for them and to reach out. So, I guess my praise report is that I have been able to be there for my friends that need me.
It holds you accountable, doesn't it?
It does. And,
I like that aspect of it. Walking out purpose is it holds you accountable.
Right. Because they're looking to me for advice and thoughts and, and then when I'm sharing what I'm going to do, like I have to answer to them because I'm, suggesting they do this or that or the other. And so then when I'm making my choices about how I'm going to handle my situation, I know they're looking to me, how I'm handling it too, so that holds me accountable to them and to myself. So, so that's been good, and I did, through the Facebook thing, the issue, I messaged the leader of the group that, does the blessings and has organized this Facebook group that the issue was on. And, she shared with me that, I didn't share much details other than, I'm leaving the group. I'm so sorry. And if anything changes, I would like to come back, because I didn't want to leave and not have her know that it wasn't anything she did. And I just shared a very brief, and she said, I've been in that situation. And so I just got this feeling like there may be a story there that may come out of it at some point. So, yeah.
Yep.
So,
Well, I mean, and again, there's always the opportunity of that person is supposed to be in that group, to receive something, to answer your prayer of revelation for her and things like that. So there's always that opportunity. So I would just continue to pray for that. One thing that I mentioned earlier, but when you walk out your purpose and you make that decision that I'm going to walk it out daily, and I'm not focused on the results. Remember, the results don't belong to us anyways, and so we shouldn't be focused on it. The results are God's. And so, but I'm just making the decision that I'm going to open the door every single day.
Right.
And it just holds me accountable, because I know that somebody's waiting for me. Maybe I know them, maybe I don't, but they're waiting for me, just like you said, Trista. And I would be cautious. I love what you said, but I would just caution you a little bit, about maybe they do want to hear something from you, and maybe you feel like they do, but ultimately they just want to see strength. And where does your strength come from? And that's what they're looking for. They want to come to you and know, I can come to you. Maybe she's got a word, maybe she doesn't. Maybe I can just kind of lean on her, and she's not going to tip over because she's firmly planted,
Right.
And so just because I know that I've gotten caught up every now and then where it's like, I got to deliver the word. I got to have something. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just got to listen and, all right, have a great day. You didn't knock me over. Nothing you said shook my faith, but again, that's part of the reason why, I continue to fast every week. It's to remain empathetic, to remain, tied into what everybody else has got going on, so Mary, you've had some results from your postings. I know that I've seen them firsthand. So actually the one from 2 weeks ago, I had somebody comment on it today, just so you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I don't remember. I just saw it.
I'll go look.
Yeah. The link on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So there's definitely a need. I'm telling you. And if you want to compare the amount of people who commented and liked your stuff versus like mine, they liked your stuff. So I'm just saying, because you guys have mentioned before about, you know, my purpose is so much easier or whatever. But I mean, if you had a Zoom call, I guarantee you, how many people we got on the phone here? 5? You would have 5 people on the phone, you know? So there's definitely people who are needing the information that you have, you know, and God's good. He made it like that, you know? And I was even thinking, I wasn't really thinking, I was just kind of pondering the thought, you know, through that Discovering God's Vision. I think it was yesterday's or maybe the day before. It talked about not walking out your vision. If you choose not to, you know, the ramifications of that. You know, not only if I'm not walking out my purpose, the people who are meant to receive from me, not only do they don't get to receive, but the glory that God's supposed to get from me walking out my purpose,